birds.
His name is Chico, and he is our Swainson's toucan.
Wildlife Wendy brought her birds to Torrance to teach people about them.
An appreciation for birds, for one. They're going to realize how different they are from us, being that they're not mammals.
The birds wowed everyone with their tricks. Watch as this parrot rides a scooter.
It's all her parent power taking her to Torrance. She's got to get to the library. There's kids there. Plus, she wants to check out some books.
And watch as this white cockatoo takes $1 from a girl's hand. Oh, by the way, she eventually does get her money back.
Now, what do you think of that? Heavy or light? Heavy.
Everyone had a chance to touch the birds and ask questions. Wendy says she loves being around animals just as much as she loves being around kids. I'm Ann Ferrer for Spotlight Torrance.
Okay, so tell me what you've done here. We have this beautiful picture.
And I went ahead and cropped it down, and cropping is just basically cutting it down.
Okay.
And
why do you put it behind this? Just to make it pop a little bit more?
Just to kind of make it a 3D look, to kind of just add a little bit of color and to kind of lift it up from the printed paper. So I went ahead and just decided on what size I wanted my picture to be.
Right.
I went ahead and cut that down, put the adhesive on the back, and then found a solid piece of paper to back it up. And then I just went and cut around it. And I usually leave about 1/8 to 1/4 of an inch around.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go ahead and adhere that onto my frame, onto my canvas. And I want a little bit of my printed paper to show.
Okay.
So I'm just going to just move it over just a little bit and go ahead and adhere it.
Okay.
Okay. And now to give it more of that 3D look, I want to add the embellishments.
Okay.
So
go
look
ahead. How pretty these flowers
Aren't
are.
they beautiful? And so go ahead
and they
just
have, well, now what's on the back of them? There are these little glue dots.
Glue dots. And what it is it's great for using on buttons or rhinestones or any kind of flowers. Anything that's like a thick embellishment rather than just paper.
Okay.
So go ahead and just, here,
can I just put it anywhere?
Anywhere you want. This is where your creativity comes in. A rhinestone.
Ooh, look, we'll do purple.
Perfect. So you already got the eye for this. And we're going to go ahead and just put another glue dot on there.
Okay.
And go ahead and adhere it. Just push it down. And there you go.
This is so fun.
Oh, I'm glad you like it.
Let's do like a pink one.
Okay. Let's add a little bit of an adhesive to that. Okay. There you go. Push it down.
And maybe one more there.
Okay.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! Beautiful.
I'm so into this.
Yes,
I love
isn't
this.
it
It's so easy.
It's
and what I
great.
love about this is it looks like you really put a lot of time into it.
Yeah, and it just took us just a very short time.
I
So
love
it's
it. I
very
think it's
nice.
beautiful. So there's a stand that you can put this
Yes,
in, right?
you can put it on a stand. We have also wooden easels that you can put it on.
I just think that's lovely. Well, I don't know if this is going to win any awards, but in my book, I'm just astonished that we were able to do this as quickly. It's
great.
really beautiful.
Yes.
And some local artistes and creative types won some awards recently, some important awards in Torrance. Let's take a look.
Luckily, Torrance residents live in a city that knows how important the arts are to the community. For the 30th year, the Torrance Cultural Arts Commission held its annual Excellence in the Arts reception. This year's winners included Hanmi Korean Dance Academy for dance, James Bannon for music, Mary Higuchi for visual arts, Judith Gerber for literary arts, the Shields family for drama, and Kathleen Jensen for arts education.
This award honors someone each year who has made a difference by supporting all the arts in Torrance.
The biggest award of the day went to Betty Holland.
Thank you and love to you all.
Holland received the Katie Geisert Award for her outstanding dedication to the arts.
Betty gives because it's her nature to give. She has a caring, loving heart, and she just loves giving back. And with all her efforts, she's made Torrance a better place.
And winners like Kathleen Jensen and Mary Higuchi have to agree that the arts enhance the quality of life.
Without the arts, we lose our humanity.
We're so busy with so many other things, and it's a way of appreciating the things around us.
For City Cable 3, I'm Veronica Cardenas.
We're here at Polite is Right, an etiquette school here in Torrance, and I'm here with Denise Honecker, who is the owner and founder of this etiquette and charm school. And what I want to ask you is, as Mother's Day is approaching, why is etiquette important, especially to mothers?
It's so important because when kids know etiquette, it shows they respect themselves and people around them. So it's really a wonderful skill to learn.
And one of the things that we had talked about was it's such a small thing you can do, but it really makes a difference, especially today. Now, why? Is it kind of like a dying art, etiquette? Or
It is, and parents sometimes are too busy to teach their kids the proper way to use their utensils, the importance of standing up when adults enter the room, and just complimenting a dinner or something like that. And it is becoming a lost art. And in my classes, the kids are they're like sponges absorbing all the information, and they want to put their best foot forward when they're at social events and at friends' homes and things like that.
Great. Well, my mother was very big on etiquette, but I'm afraid I might be a little rusty. So we're going to learn a couple of things. First, we're going to learn how to properly shake a hand. So it's not like
no,
it's
not like this. It's not a high five.
Like
hey, what's going on?
We're going to learn. Okay,
okay,
cool.
Great. Put your hand out.
Okay.
Good grip, and you're only shaking from the elbow a couple times. Nice to meet you, Alexa.
Nice to meet you.
Very
this
nice.
is a wonderful class that you're holding.
Thank you very much.
And you have very nice teeth.
Thank you so much. What a nice compliment. I'm so thrilled.
And then who decides when you let
go?
Okay,
that's a great question.
I could just shake all day long.
Right.
So
this is a good question. You can be the one to decide how long you shake someone's hand. If somebody's shaking your hand too long and it's uncomfortable, you can be the one to initiate it and take your hand away, okay? You can be in charge of that, right? Because you don't want too long of a handshake and keep going, because that could be too uncomfortable. And so when you think it's time, you take it away.
And if you really like someone, can you do this and then this?
You can, for sincerity.
That's like
yes,
an
you can. Yeah,
little
that's
move.
sweet. Yes.
Like you're doing a wonderful job. You're great, great teeth.
Yeah, you're
that
so
whole
wonderful
thing.
teeth, your earrings,
Great.
your hair.
Okay.
Yeah, that's stuff.
Was that-
Lipstick color, I love
Right,
it. Yeah,
excellent,
exactly.
excellent. Okay. So that was okay? Did
Yes,
I do okay? Okay,
fantastic. Good job.
All right, thank you very
passed
much.
that test.
Thank you very much. Well,
You're
I'm going to give you a hug. We're moving on from the handshake to the hug, and we're going to show you a great story about a fundraiser for kids.
Some South Bay locals recently spent a day drinking wine and spending money for a good cause. Hundreds of people spent the day at Little Company of Mary's For Our Children wine tasting and fundraiser. The annual event was hosted by the Sandpipers, a charitable organization, and American Honda. Along with the silent auction and music, the highlight of the day was the food and drink from dozens of restaurants, wineries, and breweries. All the money raised is donated to benefit the hospital's Healthy Kids mobile pediatric van. The program gives kids in low-income areas treatment, screenings, and immunizations every week. The event was for fun and also for our children.
Let me look. Let's look, girls. Let's see if she did the right thing. Very nice.
Yes. And then what do you do with your hands?
You put both
Like
hands on
this.
top of your lap. Yes. Look how nice that looks.
I feel like the
And
queen.
See? You look so royal. And her shoulders are back. And it just looks graceful. It's a graceful way to sit. You can sit like this even with pants or with a dress. You sit this way, okay, with your hands over there. And you want to, have your ankles as close together, right, which is so great. Yes.
Good.
Very nicely done.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
Because I find that people let etiquette go out the window when they're tired. And sometimes people sit like this.
Yes.
Or they're like this. So, but you have to make the effort, right? I mean, you can't just get lazy.
Right. And when you're in your own home, you're going to be comfy, right?
Right.
And you're going to sit the way you want to sit. But to respect yourself and the people around you, it's just so pleasant and nice to show people that you care about yourself to sit nicely. I mean, it's not, as you can see, it's not a super big effort, but it really makes a difference how you are perceived.
Okay. So it's the small things that you can do that can make a difference,
Yes,
right?
exactly.
Okay. Well, there are also small ways that you can garden. Let's take a look at this package on container gardening.
Amateur gardeners are finding that growing their own produce is easier than ever. Don't have a backyard? No problem. You can grow herbs in a pot. And, best of all, it's organic. You get your hands dirty and commune with nature. One gardener says, you know what's going in your plants and what's not.
It's much better to grow herbs organically, not using pesticides and chemical products that you can use, products that are much better for you, for your children, and that are organics and that you can buy at local nurseries in Torrance.
Free classes like these are some of the many resources available to Torrance gardeners like Chang Leong. Chang learned how to grow chemical-free plants and enjoyed herself too.
Just like people, that when you nurture children, they grow up to be great adults.
For Spotlight Torrance, I'm Ivy Day.
If you have any questions or comments, we want to hear from you.
Yay! You can call us at 310-618-5762 or send us an email at spotlight@tornet.com. And if you missed any part of this program, be sure to tune in again every day at 1:30 and 7:30 p.m. If you'd like to create some one-of-a-kind masterpieces perfect for gifts or just as a means to relax, go to Color Me Mine in the Rolling Hills Plaza. For just $6 for kids and $9 for adults, you can paint for the entire day. Go to torrance.colormemine.com or call them at 310-325-9968 for more information. And for a special way to preserve your memories, consider a scrapbooking project. A to Z Scrapbooking has everything you'll need to get started, and once you do, you'll be hooked. Go to atozscrapbooking.com for more information or call 310-792-5320. And if you have a child whose manners could use a little refining, contact Denise Honecker at Polite is Right. After a few classes, your child will be walking and talking like a little prince or princess. Go to politeisright.com or call 310-344-5953 for more information.
We'll see you next time on Spotlight Torrance.
That was so good.